Once upon a time, a man rescued a crocodile from near death. Many years later, something surprising occurred. Some really dangerous animals live in the water. They have strong jaws and can attack quickly, so fishermen usually keep their distance. Ambo was just like these fishermen. He lived a quiet life, but everything changed one day when he had a scary encounter with a fierce animal while out at sea. Ambo hailed from Kalimantan, spending much of his life in the water. Each morning, he'd venture out to sea in his old wooden fishing boat, gathering fish to sell at the dockside market. His toil supported his newborn son, Booty, ensuring he could attend elementary school. Ambo hoped Booty wouldn't have to follow in his footsteps as a fisherman, as he did in his youth. Ambo worked all by himself. Every morning he had to prepare the bait and fishing lines and set out to sea, which was quite challenging. Living by the river, he kept a small boat nearby, so every day he had to navigate through a narrow river for about 10 minutes until it merged with the calm sea. When he finally reached the sea one quiet morning, everything felt peaceful. The sun hadn't yet risen above the horizon as Ambo paddled to one of his favorite spots. He also liked being the first one out there. However, if he had known what waited for him in the water that day, he might have thought twice about getting into his boat. Ambo grew up on the Benton Islands, watching them evolve into a small city. When he was just a boy, he and his father would spend hours in their boat without encountering another soul. Now, he could spot large ships ferrying coal and materials to the island in the distance. While it meant more money for the local economy, it also brought more pollution to the river. Much had changed, but he tried not to let it bother him. Despite the changes, Ambo still felt a strong connection to his hometown through the fish and animals in the sea. Even on his off days, he enjoyed swimming near the reef, searching for new fish. He discovered that the most surprising animals appeared when you least expected them. Ambo halted his boat and prepared his fishing lines. He looked forward to kicking back and enjoying the sunrise, but his relaxation time was short. Something in the water was about to alter his life. Suddenly, one of his fishing lines jerked sharply to the left. Peering over the side of the boat, Ambo assumed it was a sizable fish, yet he noticed a shadow pass beneath the boat, too pointed and large for a mere fish. As the shadow tugged on the fishing line, it yanked the rod into the water behind it. Ambo's reaction was sluggish, and he couldn't snatch it in time. His boat rocked from side to side as he struggled to steady it. A massive green body emerged from the water amidst the splashing waves. Ambo noticed its jagged, pointy teeth and the sharp appearance of its skin and realized it was a crocodile. While he had encountered crocodiles in shallower waters before, he was surprised to see one this far from the swamp. Ambo also observed that it wasn't fully grown, measuring about 3 feet and 1 meter long. As it moved in the water, he saw a large plastic bag caught in its mouth. As the creature struggled to open its jaws, it appeared to be choking. Acting instinctively, Ambo leaped onto the perilous crocodile and pried its mouth with his hands. Above and below the water, the small fisherman grappled with the predator. However, years of hauling his boat to the river had strengthened Ambo. Within moments, he had extracted the plastic from the crocodile's mouth, rescuing the animal from imminent demise. Then he pushed the crocodile away using his feet, creating just enough distance to swim back to the boat. As the crocodile turned to face him, both froze for a moment. Swiftly, the animal swam off into the distance. Ambo clambered back into his boat, wringing out his drenched clothes. Still processing the surreal event, his adrenaline surged, and he took a moment to regain his composure. However, the day held more surprises in store. Later, as Ambo returned to the river, he heard splashing behind his boat. Glancing back, he was astonished to see the crocodile once more. Unsure if he was in danger, he accelerated, yet the crocodile swiftly caught up, swimming beside the boat. Gradually, she nudged the boat gently, and Ambo realized she might be attempting to play with him. Ambo tossed a fish into the air. It landed in the water before the crocodile with a big splash. The reptile wasted no time seizing the offering, its movements fluid and swift as it stepped beside the boat, a silent companion on Ambo's homeward journey. Meanwhile, on the riverbank, Ambo's wife, startled by the sight of the unexpected visitor, cried out a warning, her voice laden with concern. But Ambo seemed calm, not showing any danger. And he said things to make her feel better and not scared. Even though she wasn't sure initially, she looked carefully as the boat moved nearer to land. She felt a bit nervous, but started to feel better when the scary creature came closer to her gently. It helped her to see that it wasn't so scary, bringing humans and animals closer together. Now, considering the crocodile a new friend, Ambo handed her another fish. This time, they were almost within touching distance. After some more swimming around in the river, the crocodile departed. It felt like a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but the tale wasn't over yet. After a few years of silence, Ambo's wife shared some exciting news. While Ambo was away on a fishing trip with his son, his wife called him to share something incredible. The crocodile from years ago had returned, seemingly searching for Ambo. In Ambo's absence, his wife took on the responsibility of feeding the crocodile, as did their neighbors, whom they had regaled with a tale of the crocodile's rescue years earlier. Upon returning the next day, Ambo discovered the crocodile again near their home. They exchanged greetings in a shallow section of the river, where the crocodile permitted Ambo to approach closely. To his surprise, the crocodile was no longer the small creature he remembered. She had matured into a full-size crocodile, measuring an impressive 23 feet or 7 meters from head to toe. However, amidst all the transformations, one thing remained constant: the depth of affection the crocodile harbored for Ambo. She retained vivid memories of him rescuing her all those years ago. Since her reappearance, Ambo had affectionately christened her Riska. Riska often swam to the house, naturally seeking Ambo's presence and a snack. Yet, when she failed to make her usual appearance, Ambo surprised everyone by taking out his boat and scouring the river in search of her, akin to what any caring pet owner would do if their beloved dog or cat went missing. Ambo embarks on a quest along the river's winding path until he locates Riska. Upon finding her, he indulges her with a feast, offering a variety of treats ranging from freshly caught fish to as many as 3 plump chickens. Once Riska is satisfied, she gracefully glides away into the river's depths. This ritual brings immense joy to Ambo, and he remains steadfast in his commitment to nourishing his friend. Even on occasions when Ambo must journey out of town to work, he meticulously arranges for neighbors or trusted friends to visit and ensure Riska receives her meals. In this manner, he ensures that Riska never experiences hunger, even during his temporary absence. Ambo's son Booty formed a deep bond with Riska, the crocodile, as the years passed. One of his most cherished activities was joining his father in feeding her. While Riska typically enjoyed fish, Booty occasionally treated her to chicken or beef on special occasions. The crocodile's remarkable tale inspired Booty to take action. He initiated a weekly cleanup of plastic debris from the river, driven by his aspirations to effect change. Booty harbored dreams of pursuing a political career, with his noble aim of curbing pollution from the nearby shipping town. For 2 decades, the crocodile continued to grace Ambo's home with her presence. Occasionally, she would trail his boat back along the river, reminiscent of their initial encounter. Whenever Riska sustained injuries, Ambo spared no effort in nursing her back to health. On one occasion, he summoned a veterinarian to the riverbank for assistance. Despite the vet's apprehension at approaching the formidable creature, he provided Ambo with instructions and medications to aid Riska's recovery. Many people didn't believe a crocodile could trust someone so much, but Ambo and Riska's strong friendship showed them they were wrong. This amazing friendship showed that animals and people can trust each other, even though they differ. What are your thoughts on this story? How do you feel about Ambo? Please share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more content. And until next time, I'm Mickey V. Have a great day.